Welcome to 4 Oak Street. You can see now that part of the viaduct has been not completed, but got the first lot of flock on, which was this morning, and you can see right up to the river banks. So same construction method, using the EPS foam, using about 3 layers, and then as we got to the higher sections, and particularly out the front here, it was used with the pieces standing up as opposed to being horizontal. This took a long time because I was able to do one piece that went on the inside of the viaduct, one sort of section, then all the pieces in between had to be cut individually, and then obviously, because I'm doing quite a few layers, you're not only doing that, you're also doing it on this side as well. And then followed up with paper mache, which was, I suppose it's basically getting PVA glue, watering it down, and rolling it into either just a flat sheet and covering the EPS foam, or in cases where I've actually wanted to put some sort of rises around here, just small balls, and then covering that in sheets and layers. So you can see the plan was to try and get I suppose a shape that was a bit more realistic, because obviously what was complex, I've got to join this section up here, and at the same time I'm bringing that down to the river, but I'm also at the same time got to pull this together down the side here, hence the rock. So still a lot more work to do, but I suppose the main thing has been achieved, which is making it look like that the viaduct was inserted into the landscape, and not the landscape was built around the viaduct, so to speak. Even though I know they would do a lot of excavating to actually get the viaduct pillars in. But quite interesting, obviously, before this part was done, these feet actually went right down to the baseboard level by my paintbrush here. So that's what I've been doing. Still a long way to go, and then I've got obviously turn around and do the same thing. So I'm wondering whether or not I should actually extend the river, make it wider. Haven't yet decided, but anyway, we'll just now see if I can get an engine coming along so we can get a view of the viaduct. And we actually have an engine, but no carriages. So I'm going to actually send that back. So I've just cleaned that section of track. Unfortunately, the EPS foam does make a bit of a mess. I just want to say that there's probably never been a better time to be building an N-gauge layout as now. We're seeing some wonderful stuff from people using computers and software such as Inkscape to build buildings, people building them the conventional way to high standards, people also using automatic train control to control their trains through a computer. There's just about every facet of the hobby now being demonstrated by some fantastic people. So absolutely great to see, and a big shout out to Rachel with her layout, Mini Wistaston, I think I've got that right, who's now got her layout up and running after some issues with baseboards. So until then, look forward to watching more great videos, and I'll keep you up to date with what I'm doing on 4 Oak Street. Thanks a lot. Bye.